people of IT, Jeong, a Korean who became the richest in Japan. In California, America, an Asian man could not fall asleep for the night. He tossed and turned in his bed, filled with thoughts. I am finally going back to Japan tomorrow. What should I say first when I see my dear parents? He went to a high school in Japan a few years ago, then went to America alone to study abroad. Then he studied economics and computer science in the university. His name was Son Jeong, a third-generation Zainichi Korean. He could not put up with racial slur callings and discriminations from Japanese people anymore, so he quit high school and went to America at 16. He had a dream in his heart. I will raise a flag toward the world with my name in my 20s. I would rather study in America than quarrel in Japan. His life in America was not just diligent, but fierce. He did not only study hard while he was going to the university, he used his brilliant imaginations and developed hundreds of inventions. One of them was a mini translation machine. Son visited a company to commercialize the translator. This is a machine that translates Japanese to English. I made it to help international students from Japan like me. The company person was indifferent toward it at first, but he made a surprising offer after looking into the various functions of the translator. We would like to buy this idea and technology with $1 million. So Son finished his university and made foundation money for his future company in America. His stomach had butterflies before going back home because of that. When I am back in Japan, I will start my real business. I will make my dreams come true one by one with a lot of effort. Son ended up staying up the whole night that day. The next day, he finally arrived in Japan after a long flight. Many years had passed, but nothing changed much in Japan. People did not use racial slurs in front of him, but the discrimination against Zainichi Koreans still existed. Even though that, he did not change his family name into a Japanese one. He used his Japanese name, but he was visibly Korean. Son spent more than a year researching data and made elaborate business plans. From now on, information and communication techniques will be the center of attention. That's it. Let's make an information communication corporation that's as big as an American one. Son acted on his decision right away. Since he had prepared very meticulously and for a very long time, there was no reason for him to waste time. He decided on the company name as SoftBank from the start. But Rome was not built in a day. His first office was an old warehouse near Ichigaya Station in Tokyo. Phew! Dust is flying everywhere, but it doesn't matter. As long as I clean it up, it doesn't keep me away from working. Son was full of confidence, even in a small and dingy warehouse. Son was 24 years old at the time. He could be easily mistaken as an inexperienced rookie who was just full of hot air. But when people met Son, they started to have faith in the business he was just about to start. Well, he's an incredible person for a young man without many social experiences. Maybe he will lead the Japanese information communication technology in the near future. This faith led to investments in SoftBank. One famous laboratory agreed to pay for a half of the company's capital. After having the company name, capital, and the office, all that's left to do was finding employees for the company. Sun found that he needed at least 2 employees to run the company. I need a good employee if I want my company to grow. I hope a lot of diligent and enthusiastic people apply for the job. Sun was full of hopes of finding co-workers who will start the journey with him. He reviewed several resumes and picked 2 out of them. But when they visited the company, the faces of the employees grew dark. They complained to themselves about everything. What a run-out-looking office. Even the sun doesn't come in. Oh no, is this supposed to be the workplace? I thought the company name was cool, but what a disappointment. And they even sighed after seeing the young boss. Hey, the boss is around my age. Will he be able to even pay me? Not caring about the complaints, Sun smiled confidently. Welcome, everyone. I'm happy to work together with you. Yes, boss. The employees reluctantly shook the hand of Sun, which Sun offered first. Their faces were full of anxiety and worries instead of hope and excitement. They looked like they were ready to leave the company at any time. That sinister presentiment soon became true. The celebratory speech by Sun made already pessimistic employees even more dumbfounded. Sun suddenly stepped onto a fruit box by a corner of the office and started the infamous speech. Watch out, people. In 5 years, this company will make 10 billion yen and in the future make 1 trillion. The employees could not take it anymore. They could not trust a thing about the company. He's speaking nonsense on the first day. I know. What is he going to do in this ridiculous place? The young boss is full of hot air and nothing else. Then they left the office without a drop of regret. Sun felt sorry for the people who could not trust him, but he did not stop them either. Instead, he made up his mind that he would prove to the people that he was not bluffing when he said that he was going to make 10 billion and then 1 trillion yen. 30 years later, SoftBank made a great success, like Sun said on that day. Today, SoftBank grew up to a company that is making about 3 trillion yen per year, which is much larger than 1 trillion. Not only that, but also it is the largest shareholder of the leading IT company Yahoo and spreading its influence globally. That makes Sun the richest man in Japan. I can't be more proud of him for being a Korean.